Hey guys, Jason for TheChartGuys doing a quick video on gold. Not a lot happened today. We were pretty tight in our action, and ultimately not a lot of information was given on the daily time frame. So what we're doing now is just waiting to see if there's going to be a loss of support. This 1500 level came into play again today, and that will need to hold if we're going to see any further upside action. Should 1500 break, our next support is 1483 on the daily time frame. Our next resistance on the daily, aside from today's high day, is going to be 1535. On the 4-hour time frame, not a lot of action. Here we see a little bit of a bounce rejected from our 4-hour 4 EMA and currently being held down by that same. So what we're going to look for is either a higher low over 1500, which is held as a double bottom now, or we're going to lose 1500 support, which of course means further downside. In order for bulls to do anything, they need to get that higher low over 1500, and then the next resistance on the 4-hour time frame to worry about is 1512. On the hourly time frame, more or less the same story here. Here we can see that chop and that action currently being rejected from our EMA 12. We're very close to it. We broke above it, tried to hold it as support, failed, and ultimately we're back under that level now. So we're going to be looking for downside action. We can try to rein that in with a little bit of a trend line assistance to give us some information. Sometimes this can give you a heads up. If you break above that pattern, it tells you that the overall trend is changing. It doesn't give you a lot of direction about what trend change that was going to result in. That's why we use our price levels and price action. So not a lot happening here on the 4-hour time frame. We have a potential setup for a little bit of a bear flag type pattern. I don't like to see that downside movement after that. That's why I'm going to be looking for 1500 as that primary indicator of further downside, and a new high over 1512 for the inverse.